So it's been a couple of days ever since Tpot 17 release, and I feel like everyone has watched it. So I'm going to release the results of the poll I held inside of the Soccer Ring Discord server on who they voted who was up for elimination in Tpot 17. I'll also add my predictions for Tpot 18 because that's coming out within VidCon or the meetup. So I want to put my predictions down before that releases because I really want to try to get my prediction done on time. So if you haven't watched the episode yet, if you haven't, that's fine. But watch the episode first before you watch this video because you'll be spoiled for who's going to be up for elimination in Tpot 18. Without further ado, let's start the results. First team up for elimination is Bag, who got 7 points out of all in all of the challenge. Out of the 37 responses that were held on this poll, apparently TV got the most votes, with 10 votes out of the 37, which is kind of a shocker because I thought TV would be the least voted out of all of these people, but okay, then. The next one safe out of these four is Bottle with 9 out of the 37 responses given on the form. Well, Bottle hosted this episode, so the reason why she was voted as much is because she was actually entertaining this episode. The next one safe is TB with 7 out of the 37 responses, which I thought he would be the bottom 2 this episode due to not having a bigger role than usual. The last one safe is Penn with 6 votes to Lai's 5 on the responses, which is kind of a shocker because I thought Penn would be the first one safe in this poll, but apparently he's not. Now, these are just 37 responses out of a form with people in the Soccer Ring Discord server, so please take it with a grain of salt because people are definitely trolling in the server and voting TV to be first. So, don't take it as a definitive answer for who's going to be eliminated the next episode. But here's my predictions on who's going to be safe in Tpot 18. First one safe is Penn due to his involvement in the arc of Pencil. Second is Bottle due to how she hosted this episode, giving her popularity. Third one safe is Lai because she is a pretty popular character and we still haven't seen mainly anything out of her. So eliminating her this early, it's kind of bogus. The bottom 2 are Tennis Ball and TV, and I feel like TV's getting out of here. TV already had escaped eliminations before, barely surviving or just surviving overall. It's kind of weird on how TV has survived this long due to how much haters he has. I'm surprised. Next up is Team 2, which is going to be the first team to have 3 members left. And probably the last team to have 3 members left before the merge, in my prediction. The first one safe out of the 37 responses is Book with 13 votes, which is obvious due to her involvement being in the pencil arc. And mainly being one of the people who are in the arc and her confrontation of Pencil in the episode. The next one saved with 11 votes out of the 37 responses is Snowball, which is fine, I guess. Snowball isn't my favorite character. He's a good character, but he's definitely top 2 safe material due to him being the second one safe in Tpot 16's elimination. So I guess he really has some popularity to stay up within the polls. The last one safe in these responses is Price Tag with 9 votes to Grassy's 4, which is pretty obvious. Grassy has been losing popularity recently, even being in the bottom 3 in Tpot 16, so him being eliminated is no shocker due to him not even having any plot relevance at all. So I understand why he's getting eliminated. Now these poll results are the same idea I have for the prediction for Team 2 and Tpot 18. So I will not be predicting who will be out on Team 2 and Tpot 18 due to it relatively being the same as mine. But I'm going to predict Tpot 18 and what's going to happen and who's going to be up for elimination. Now, the first thing I think when it comes to Tpot 18 is the merge finally happening, because it's the final 15 after Team 2 and Bag lose the member. And technically the team swap happened while Just Not had free members. So since Team 2 had free members, I feel like the merge will be arriving with 3 out of the 4 teams having 4 members and Team 2 having 3 members overall. Next phase is going to be a challenge, obviously, because it's BFDI, but I have a feeling this is going to pull off a Tpot 12 or Tpot 13, where people are up for elimination while a rejoin is happening. Yes, we already had multiple people join. We had Teardrop, we had Pencil, and Lai. Then we can probably just add a rejoiner, because we see that in Tpot 17, I meant, that the people in the TLS, I'm just making it 2's living space, which is just where they are right now, are trying to escape through the door. So in my opinion, I think there's going to be a rejoin this episode or the next episode. Now for my next prediction is that 2 gets out of their depressive state, because we haven't seen 2 host in fucking 2 episodes, and I really prefer him hosting really over Bottle and 4 and X, because I don't know, I just feel like 2 is just a better host in my opinion. Now for the people who are going to be up for elimination this episode, I have a feeling that Pencil, Book, Fanny, Marker, Tennis Ball, Bottle, and Winner will be up for elimination this episode. I just feel like having 7 people up for elimination is kind of okay, I guess, since it's just the beginning of merge, and we don't need individual immunity in the final 15. And for the current arcs, which is Pencil's arc with Free Smart and Cloudier, and Donut's new arc with 1 and Golf Ball, I feel like this episode, none of the arcs will end and it will take a lighter direction, just be silly overall. The most likely arc to end this episode is probably Pencil's Free Smart and Cloudier arc, but I highly doubt that's going to end soon, because it just started in Tpot 13, and I have a feeling it could go on for another episode or 2 before fully concluding with the end of Free Smart. Well, that's it, y'all, for this video. I'll make a form for Tpot 18 in the future when that episode releases, so hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.